Hi Charles, so today we're taking a look at this here, which is the Toshi bag. Now you can see the name there, Toshi, which means city in Japanese. So I believe this is like kind of a city everyday carry kind of bag. So just some very quick specs. This is a 5-liter bag and it's about 360 grams or 0.8 pounds. It has a lot of really interesting pockets and compartments, which I'll show you as well shortly. And it being 5 liters makes it very similar to the capacity of one of my favorite slings, which is this one here. This is the light sling from Bellroy, and this is a 4-liter sling. But this one actually has quite a few more features, and the sort of shape and design of it make it a slightly bit more versatile. This has become my favorite sling bag over the Bellroy. So this is all of the stuff that I would usually carry on an EDC with me. I also mentioned that this bag, because of the design, as I said, it actually expands on the bottom. So it has quite a large flat area which it expands. So when the bag is fully packed, it actually does stand up on its own, which I think is actually quite useful in a lot of situations. So I was using this as kind of like a camera bag when I was just carrying the camera. But when I'm not carrying the camera, I would carry the other items you can see here. So let's take a look first at the outside of the bag. You can see it has a nice design. It has a couple of zips. So the front one here is a sort of shallow pocket, and that for me is perfect for my sunglasses. And then underneath that is a kind of hidden zipper pocket, and that one's quite a large capacity. As you can see, it goes quite far down. And so what I like to carry in here is my wet tissues and tissues. I might even put my medical pouch in here, and you can see that has a bit of expansion built into it too. So even when this is packed, you won't lose space from the inside of your bag. As you can see, it is there a bit, but it's not losing from the overall space because of that expansive. On the back, there is actually one additional hidden pocket, as you can see here, and that would be good for like a passport or wallet. So I'm going to put my wallet in there. And you can see these attachment points here, and I'll show you what those are for later on. Because you know me, and I like to carry a hero clip. So there's actually sides on both sides here, like attachment points here and here, where you could attach that, or you could put it on the top here. As you can see, there's 2 extra attachment points, or also on the bottom. Now there is one more compartment hidden on the outside of this bag, and that is when you just look under here, there's actually a magnetic sort of upside down pocket, which is a bit unusual, but it hides these straps here which you can use to attach to the underside, and that is great for carrying something like a rain jacket, or in this case like an umbrella, if you didn't want to carry it and it was wet from being used, for example. So that is one option there. Now you can actually take these off. They actually remove from the bottom here. So if you wanted to put something else in here, like maybe a packable bag, that might actually sit in there and hold with the magnets like that. But ultimately, I would probably keep things in here that are attached. So on the off chance they do fall out, then they're still attached to the bag. Now you can see that this front pocket here actually is eating into this flap pocket. So just keep that in mind if you're putting stuff in this front pocket. It does dig into the magnetic area a bit. So if I put the umbrella on the bottom here, and I would probably put the packable bag just down the side. I have a hairbrush here, which is one of those folding ones in the mirror. And I have inside here, there's actually quite a number of pockets. I'll just take these out to show you. So you have a mesh pocket here, 2 of those. And then you have like a shallow mesh pocket which goes halfway down. And then you have this back pocket here which goes down, and that also has a key clip on it. So I'll just put those items back in quickly. I would put my Thai herbal inhaler just down the side. Now this is my Charge 10,000 mAh power bank, which I reviewed in a previous video. That actually fits quite nicely in those pockets there. And my AirPods, they can actually go either in that other pocket or this shallow pocket here. And then I would put my charging cable just down the back. This is kind of a cream or liquid deodorant. Just pop that in there, and the Listerine can go in that back pocket. And I don't have any water in this at the moment, but I probably would attach this on one of those side pockets if it was full. but since it's not very much full, I can actually put that in the top there. And that's basically fully packed now. You can see this is the sort of shape of the bag that I was mentioning. It has this kind of flat bottom area which compresses flatter, so when there's not as much stuff, it has a much flatter profile. And I think that's one of the greatest things about this bag, is that it has that ability to kind of conform to a larger amount of space if you did need to carry lots of things like this, or if you needed to carry a camera. But when you're not carrying a lot of that stuff, I'll just quickly show you. And you can see just how flat this bag can become when it's not overpacked. And so that's actually something I've really liked about it. And it's very comfortable to carry with this shoulder strap, which is adjustable. And it has this clip here, which is easy to clip on and unclip. And you can also detach them here and reattach them to other points if you did want to use another configuration. Now, the only thing I kind of wish that this bag did have, and I think you can get an attachment for it, but it's just like a little grab handle. So I would love to be able to grab this from the top and carry it from like a smaller handle. What I've been doing is kind of holding the strap like that. So when I don't want to carry it over my shoulder, I just want it to be a little closer. And I do wish there was just a little handle here, which it looks like you can attach through these strap points. But other than that, really nicely well-made bag, and definitely do recommend this if you're in the market for a versatile sling bag that has a lot of organization and looks and feels very good. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.